In the barren, inhospitable terrain of northwestern Afghanistan, life is a challenge at the best of times, but the drought that has savaged this region has made survival even more difficult.
We
haven't had rain here for 9 months. It's devastated our community.
Badghis province is said to be one of the worst affected. In the district of KADIR, more than 120,000 people have arrived in this one area. The lack of water caused their crops to fail, so they abandoned their homes and villages. Mohammed, his wife and 4 children walked 8 hours in search of water.
We had nothing. We couldn't stay.
It was hard. We had no choice.
UN agencies are bringing in supplies, but so many people are arriving at the camp they can't keep pace with the demand.
The number is much bigger than we expected, and the resources we have is even much less than what we expected. So our main challenge is actually to get the necessary resources to scale up the response.
The UN raised more than $132 million to tackle the emergency, but that was based on estimations made months ago. Now the number of displaced people has swelled to more than 3 million, and another $70 million at least is needed. This emergency is now into its 5th month, and still these people are not receiving the humanitarian aid they desperately need. A cold winter is approaching, and that will make a critical situation even worse unless help comes quickly.
As you can see from some of the shelter around, I mean, people are basically out in the open. Now that's fine when it's 28, 29 degrees centigrade during the day and only 15 at night, but soon temperatures will be sub-zero here and people will die.
Funds could take weeks to get through, and the poor of this camp don't have decent shelter, sufficient food or time. Many children are showing signs of acute and moderate malnutrition. Winter is just a few weeks away. These basic shelters will offer little protection in temperatures which can drop to as low as -10 degrees. Many people complain that the Afghan government has done little to help, but the local governor says the huge number of displaced people is putting a strain on resources.
We are giving 1 million litres of water a day, and our water table has dropped to 30 meters. At this rate, we will have no water within 6 months. The international agencies need to get people back to their homes and feed and water them there.
In an area with significant Taliban presence, that plan depends on money and security. No one can promise either. For now, the struggle for survival for drought victims goes on. Tony Birtley, Al Jazeera, Badghis province, northwest Afghanistan.